All right. Hello, Sagittarius placements. Let's do your next 48-hour reading. Okay, welcome in. Welcome back if you are returning. Make sure to watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Okay, if you want a personal reading, they're available anytime. You just have to check my bio or underneath even this video. Every single video that I post has the prices and everything. Okay, they're available anytime, and the turnaround time for personal paid readings are 24 to 48 hours. I usually get people's personals out between the first 24 hours, usually. If anything different happens, just know that you'll get your reading within 48 hours from when you send for it, okay? Let's see. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Welcome in. Let me turn on the subscriber thingy. All right, there we go. Welcome in. Make sure to like the video, please, and thank you if you have not already. I'm going to give you some channel messages, okay? Let's see. All right, Sagittarius. For your next 48 hours, some of you guys could be going blonde, okay? I'm seeing like platinum blonde hair, okay? Some of you guys may wear wigs, even if you are, I want to say, even if you're white, everybody can wear wigs, obviously. But if you're like, I don't know, if you're like a white girl or something and you're like, oh my God, I don't know if I can wear wigs, or, I don't know how to do them, you can absolutely do them, girl. Okay. Or boy, who cares? um, but if you, doesn't matter what your race is or whatever, you can wear wigs. White people do it all the time, especially when they're actresses and actors and things like that. Yeah, those white people be wearing wigs. Sabrina Carpenter wears a wig. Okay, so people who think like, and she does that hair commercial. I saw it. I was like, she's wearing a wig, and that just reminded me that yeah, a lot of people on TV and all the actresses and actors that you like a lot, yeah, they're wearing wigs. Even the white people, okay? Um there's nothing wrong with it. Obviously, I wear wigs, but you know, I feel like somebody of a different culture or something is worried about um hello, is worried about you know, trying something different, maybe outside of their quote unquote culture. Okay, so I want to say, yeah, who cares? Like, if people make you feel bad for being interested in something different other than what you're used to or how you were raised, there's nothing wrong with, trying something new, or you can appreciate people's culture, right? Just don't be insulting. If you want to know more about it, ask somebody about whatever they do. Okay, does that make sense? Anyways, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, next 48 hours. Make sure to like the video if you are in here. Sagittarius, what's going on for Sag, next 48? I'm sorry, I just started channeling real quick, but I did just see somebody bald, like a bald Jada Pinkett. Yeah, that's who that is. Jada Pinkett. Is she still bald or whatever? I don't know. Um, welcome in. But I don't know why. If it doesn't matter if you have hair or not, just because you wear wigs does not mean you're bald, okay? But specifically for this instance, I was seeing somebody like with a very clean shaven head. Okay, so somebody could be bald, man or woman. And if you want to wear wigs, go to the beauty supply, okay? Or go shopping on Amazon and find you a wig, okay? Go get your hair done. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? I don't know why I'm bringing that up again, but somebody could be scared or nervous to do something different with their hair, or everybody wears extensions. White people do it all the time. Everybody does it. Just depends on what type of hair you have, okay? Some people wear wigs, some people get sew-ins, some people have clip-ins, some people have the micro, is it micro beading or whatever? Some people get micro links or whatever the fuck. Okay, so Sagittarius, your hair is very significant, or people could be discussing your hair, okay, in the next 48 hours. So I don't know why, because one card has fallen out and It's been all about your hair. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe people care about how you look more than you do. Okay. Anyways, yeah, people need to move on. I feel like this is another situation where Sagittarius placements, people are always all up in your business and you're minding your business. You're at peace or you're trying to find your peace, and people are just like, ooh, what's the Sagittarius doing? That happens a lot when I read for y'all, okay? So maybe it's the same Sagittarius is on my channel right now that you could be experiencing this shit again, okay? Let's see what's going on for you for the next 48. That's a lot of cards. Okay, but we'll take it. Yeah, I feel like people could be upset with whatever you're doing outside of your house or outside of, I'm hearing the norm as well. Someone could be named Norman. What the fuck? Why do people care? That's what I want to know. Why do people care what you put on your face, what you put on your body, what you do to your body, what you do in your daily life? People are all up in your business. Like, I'm also hearing at your place of business, okay? So I don't know if you have your own business, but wherever you work, if you work an in-person job or something, or whatever you do for money, people are all up in your business. Hello. Welcome in. Leave the Sagittarius alone. What I just told Scorpio that, so y'all could be Scorpios too, okay? Or have that in your chart. But you're minding your business, you're working hard, you're doing what you got to do, and then everybody's like, "Oh my god." Like picture people peeking through a window like while you're just at your desk like typing or some shit. Okay, I'm seeing somebody type like, and then everybody's like at the window. It's like paparazzi. Sagittarius, you don't even have to be famous or whatever. People treat you like you're famous because they're so up your ass. That's what I'm getting here is people are like they want your attention constantly, and you're just minding your business or you're trying to mind your business. And people are like, "Oh my god, what are they doing?" Peeking in your shit, trying to see what you're up to. What else? What else is going on for Sagittarius? Yeah, because you could have blocked a bunch of people out. Okay, we have the Two of Swords here, and now people are confused. What you got going on? You don't want them to know. This is what I say when people like Sagittarius is especially and Scorpios. If you got that in your chart, if you're a Sagittarius, you're probably a Scorpio in Vedic. Okay, so just keep that in mind. This is what I mean when I say to y'all, it doesn't matter what you got or what you don't have, okay? People are weird. People get jealous. People are nosy. People are crazy, okay? So in the next 48 or whenever this plays out for you, don't be surprised if people are acting funny towards you or trying to see what you're up to, watching you off fake pages, trying to cause chaos in your life. We have the tower reversed here while you mind your business. I don't even think you're doing much in the next 48 hours. You could be relaxing. But like I said, imagine a crowd of people at your window. Picture a glass window and people are like, "Oh my god, take a picture. What's a Sagittarius doing?" And you could just be asleep on your couch or working or whatever you're doing, and you're paying them no mind, like you're not even paying attention to these fans because that's what it's giving. It's giving fans all up in your business. Are you famous? Okay, Sagittarius, like what is going on? Some of y'all, I don't know, maybe you do have a status or something, because this is giving celebrity, or this is what you might be experiencing one day or someday, okay, or in the future. I just told Scorpios too to make sure to protect their peace as best as they can. But Scorpio wasn't giving celebrity energy, but you guys definitely are. Like I said, people treat you like you're some famous person. And you're like, I'm not even talking to these people. Yeah, you're not talking to these people. They want to talk to you. I'm also hearing, don't get it misconstrued, okay? So some people could be trying to say, like, oh, the Sagittarius invited me here. No, you didn't. I don't know what this is about, But people are like lying on your name, trying to say that you want them around when you literally don't. Remember when you told me that we were going to hang out at 5 p.m. on Saturday? No, I never said that. That's what you could be saying to somebody. I never invited you here. Who invited you here? That's how I feel like you're going to be in the next 48 to somebody or these people. Who invited you here? It's also giving like somebody, for some of y'all, okay? Some of y'all all right, this I'm trying to control my temper, all right? But cuz this is pissing me off right now. If people I'm hearing if somebody has your information, somebody could be inviting people to wherever you stay. Somebody maybe go buy a gun, Sagittarius. Go buy a gun. I don't care. I'm just saying, you got to protect yourself. I don't know. Like, it seems like you need security. You need to put up security. You need to put up a fucking ring camera if you don't already. Or you need protection of some sort. Some of y'all, I don't know if you're like rising in the industry or something like that, or rising in your work, or you're gaining some sort of status, or you already have some sort of status. Okay, so something like that's happening. But what's irritating me is that the fact that people feel comfortable enough to, or somebody's sending people your way. Like, what? What is this? What's going on for Sag? To your home. 10 of Cups. Who's trying to send people your way, Sagittarius? What the fuck is this? A Capricorn? Someone toxic as shit? Okay? Let me control. Relax. Okay, okay. Let's not have a repeat of yesterday. But y'all know I don't like when people play with people's lives and shit and try to like leave people alone. Whoever's watching and shit. It could be another Sagittarius. I don't know. A toxic ass person. I'm hearing someone with a beer belly. What the fuck? What the helly? Okay. What the hell? Um, Someone very manipulative. So I'm literally seeing someone like be like like snickering and shit. Like they think this shit's funny. Putting your life, your home, your family at risk. I'm not seeing anything dangerous happen, but I'm seeing somebody like do something real petty, trying to get like send people to your address or send people to your place of work. Yeah, go watch the Scorpio reading like I just did. That definitely could resonate too. Definitely go watch the Scorpio reading I just did. Who is this? Who is this? Somebody who refuses to move on from you or something that happened between you and somebody. Another fire sign, an Aries. If an Aries placement knows where you live, that could be who it is trying to weirdly send people to your place. Not everybody's an Aries, or not all of y'all have an Aries. It could be an Aries placement. Okay, I don't know, or someone who acts like a hothead Aries. If someone's trying to do this to you, they're going to jail. Okay, you could easily call the cops and get them locked the fuck up if they don't get off your fucking property. I'm serious. We got the eight of swords. That's the jail card too. So somebody should think twice. Oh, you know what? The Sagittarius reading I did like last week or something. I did mention if you feel like you got to call the cops, Sagittarius, call the police for them to take care of it. That could be that could be, transferring into this reading this week. Maybe some of y'all are dealing with the same shit still. What else does Sagittarius need to know for the next 48? It's a Cancer. Someone who acts like a fucking irritating crybaby. Someone passive aggressive. Someone who throws stones and hides their hands when they don't get their way, but then they act innocent in people's faces. A Cancer placement. Yeah, I said it. So what? Maybe don't act like that if you don't want people to interpret you that way. Cancers or Cancer placements. You could get off work and be like, I'm just trying to relax, and all this shit's happening. I'm hearing it was all good just a week ago. Okay. It's another Sagittarius. Jay-Z is a Sagittarius. There has to be another fire sign: Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio. I don't think it's a Scorpio. I think y'all have that in your chart. Leo. This is like somebody trying to leak your information. Get the fuck out of here, you weird ass bitch. Look, as I said, a confirmation: Sagittarius and Cancer. It could be another Sagittarius, could be another Cancer, but the police will be called and things will be taken care of. Don't go crying when you get locked up for doing some dumb shit. I don't understand people being fucking weirdos. You don't make no fucking money, clearly, because you got time to do all this dumb shit to the Sagittarius. Weirdo. What else is going on here for Sagittarius? Anything else important? Don't worry, Sagittarius. You ain't got shit to worry about. I'm hearing that's just going to be taken care of very quickly. Escort. I'm hearing escort. Somebody could be a fucking escort, or somebody could be getting escorted out of your vicinity, as they should. Get the fuck away from the Sagittarius. A Scorpio. Not somebody who refuses to change, but somebody who's trying to mess with you. They refuse to change. They don't get it. Or maybe they do get it, but they're choosing to be a toxic fuck. Leave the Sagittarius alone. How hard is that? The Sagittarius is literally minding their business. And look what you're doing. A bunch of weird ass shit. But you want to claim you don't care about the Sagittarius, right? But then you do everything that is of someone who gives a fuck. Leave the Sagittarius, leave the Scorpio alone. I'm hearing leave Britney alone. Yeah. And Britney Spears is a Sagittarius too. So I don't know if you're famous or not, whoever could be watching, or if I'm picking up on some new energy. But regardless, somebody's going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Let's get some oracle. I am doing the what your haters are hiding from you. Not from you necessarily, but just in general. I'm doing that reading later, so keep trying it if you want to. Trying to mess with people in their lives. What else does Sagittarius need to know for the next 48 hours? You're at peace. You're literally at peace. I'm telling you. You could also be seeing a very pretty sunset in the next 48. And especially if you got like a new lover in your life, somebody could be giving you a gift or wanting to spoil you in some sort of way. I'm hearing at nighttime. Excuse me. So you could be seeing somebody at nighttime and they're gonna surprise you. You guys could be having some drinks together, okay? Finances. I'm hearing the more money we come across, the more problems we see. Okay, so Sagittarius, um, you're going up. Like, what is this? Some of y'all are really getting some sort of success that's going to make you, yeah, you're gonna be out there. And that's why people are starting to pay attention to you like crazy. You need to protect yourself though too. You need to get protection. You need to protect yourself spiritually, physically, your home, your loved ones. Okay? You're going to live a very beautiful, luxurious life. I'm telling you that. Sunset, beautiful life, beautiful scenery, spoiling you, having nice drinks, going out, living a luxurious life, traveling. Your money's going up. You're getting some sort of success here in the next 48 or whenever this resonates with you. But be safe. You do have to take precautions, okay? You can't just be out here willy-nilly, Even if you think, oh, I don't think anybody would do that. Yeah, they would, because they are. I'm seeing it here. Look, run away. I'm telling you. You could be trying to get away from these people. and they're all up in your business. Sagittarius. Yeah, you could be developing or having anxiety because you're like, I just want to get away from these people, or they keep following me. I feel like people keep following you. Also, if it's not physically following you or trying to be all up in your physical space or your home, it could be, people keep following you. They subscribe to you, they follow you on your platform, Instagram, Twitter. I'm hearing Snapchat too. Some of you guys could be famous on Snapchat or something. Um, what was it? Oh yeah, TikTok, obviously. TikTok. People could be following you on some sort of platform more, but you do need to protect yourself, okay? So obviously, take how it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, let things play out. What else is going on for Sagittarius for the next 48? Taboo. Yeah, somebody's doing like some sort of crime or illegal activity or trying to put you in some dumb shit. Stay to yourself, just like I told Scorpio. Please stay to yourself. You cannot trust folks. This is not the time. I don't know what's going on in the air. Trash. Look, these people are trash, okay? Or they're trying to put you in some dirty shit. But I don't know what's going on with the energy the past like week and a half, but ever since Aries season started, yeah, shit's been like real messy, real chaotic. Even outside of like even my local area over here, everybody's getting shot, set up, beat up, and I'm picking up on a lot of crazy energies, you know. So just be safe out there. Like I said, get security protections. I don't know whose energy I'm picking up on. Protect yourself regardless, okay? But you do not want to get got because you trust somebody. This is not the time to trust anybody, okay? It's just not. If you have any debt, you're going to be working on your debt or being able to pay off some sort of debt in the next 48 hours, or you need to work on paying off some sort of debt, okay? Some of you guys need to check your credit score. Wisdom. Use your brain, Sagittarius. You are the sign of philosophy. You're the most psychic sign of the zodiac. I don't care what anybody else says. Sagittariuses are very psychic. Okay. You may not think so, but yes, Sagittarius are the philosophers. We're also ruled by Jupiter, you know. We're always learning. A Sagittarius can be funny as hell, goofy as shit, and then randomly drop some crazy deep knowledge on you in the middle of a party. That's a Sagittarius. And then y'all go back to having fun, and then you're standing there like, whoa, wait. Or you're thinking about it later like, wait, oh my God. Like it's something profound, but the Sagittarius, we deliver shit sometimes in a way where it's like, haha. But when you really think about it, you're like, oh shit, I never thought about it like that. Okay. Um, Others' opinions, I don't think you give a damn, to be honest. But some of y'all, if you do care about other people's opinions, people are gonna look at you regardless, okay? Even myself, if you've been here for a minute, I don't like bullshit. I like to have a good time. I'm usually pretty positive. I don't like being upset or feeling negative energy or at all. But people come into my life and literally try the hell out of me. So yeah, I absorb energies. That's literally what I like my that's what I do here. I've been that way my entire life. I can feel people's nasty ass energy. Sometimes it makes me my skin crawl, you know. But that's one of my gifts. It's the way I was made. It's what I'm supposed to do. Okay? But we all got to learn to temper ourselves, right? Sometimes at the end of the day, or in the middle or the beginning of the day, okay? No matter what time, we got to practice kumbaya, okay? What else for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Success, abundance. I'm telling you, y'all are going up, okay? Employee. This is something to do with your work or your money. or you're going to make enough money to pay off your debt, like I said. More money, more problems. So make sure to get your shit right, you know? But overall, Sagittarius, go watch the video, the pick a card I just did too. It's called Your Life If You Went Viral. Some of you guys might be going viral soon or something like that, okay? Or you're just getting a lot of recognition for whatever you do, even if you don't have like a platform or whatever. Um, but yes, there is going to be hate. There's going to be those stalkers. There's going to be those weirdos, you know, people who try to tarnish your reputation and whatnot. Try your best to, you know, keep it cool and enjoy what you got, enjoy what you're getting. Be smart about it, okay? Don't be too reckless, but I feel like Sagittarius, you're destined for such a wonderful life. I don't care what you came from, what you've been through, something's going to be so worth it. You got to keep working hard, obviously, but something is going to be so worth it. I just got chills. Okay. And you know, it may be kind of depressing because sometimes you got to give up people that you never thought that you would have to give up or leave or, you know, remove from your life because they can't come with you. They're not good for you. And it's depressing, but you don't want to stay stuck ever. And you deserve this abundance or this success or this recognition, okay? Don't be afraid of it either. Some of you guys are like, oh, I don't want to be in the spotlight. Too late, too bad. Okay? Too late, too bad. You're going to be in the spotlight regardless. Are some of y'all listening to Creed? Some of y'all may like Creed. I'm hearing that song Higher. I like Creed. Don't hate. I grew up in the Midwest. My whole childhood was just full of country shit, you know, and hood shit too, you know. But if you really think about it, country people and hood people are like technically one and the same if you think about it, you know. Um I don't know why I just brought that up. It's funny to me. I'm thinking about country people. Um some of you guys could be like, what do they say? Like a little hippie, a little hood, okay? You could be kind of hood, you could be kind of country or something like that, or you come from two different areas or something like that, especially if you moved before or if you end up moving, you could definitely end up um catching on to whatever they do wherever you move, okay? You know how people like gain an accent or something when they stay in a place for a long time or wherever they grew up? Mhm. I'm from Minnesota. I used to have a very people used to make fun of me. I'm like, cuz I didn't hear it. I didn't, you know, I wasn't like, oh, I sound weird or whatever, but it used to be a lot stronger. You know how people talk from Minnesota and Wisconsin and shit. I'm not gonna, no. Anyways, somebody may have an accent or somebody may not realize that they picked up an accent, okay? um, Something like that. But I'm also hearing like y'all can do both. Attached to my ex. Ugh, no. If you're attached to your ex, get out of there, okay? You could do better. We don't we don't want to be attached to our exes over here, okay? Look, check yourself. Sagittarius, check yourself, okay? Especially if you can't get rid of an ex or I don't know, man or woman, get away from your ex. That's embarrassing. Look, it says I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. Sagittarius, I really hope that's not you. A Sagittarius who's attached to their ex. I mean, I guess it could happen, yeah, but look, if you're attached to your ex and if you really want to know, look what just came out. I'm seeing someone, but I'm not ready for you to know about them yet. Your ex is seeing somebody else. So do with that information what you want to, okay? Like I said, don't be out here looking stupid, okay? You can get anybody you want, Sagittarius. Especially if you're funny. Doesn't matter what you look like, man or woman. If you got jokes, you can get a girl. I'm just telling you, okay? Abundance mindset, okay? So I feel, yeah, that's like the third confirmation that y'all are definitely getting some sort of success, okay? Make sure you understand how to maintain it or learn to maintain it. Don't blow it all in one place, okay? Because you could be left with crumbs, all right? And don't let anybody breadcrumb you. Okay, this just slipped out of the deck. Maintaining boundaries, okay, and resisting temptation. Kind of like what I just said, yeah. All right. Anything else for Sagittarius? Let's do your love life. Okay, we got time. We got time. Make sure to like the video if you're in here. Please and thank you. Subscribe if you have not already. And if you want a personal, make sure to read my bio for information. They're available anytime. All right, so let's see Sagittarius and your love life for the next 48. And I haven't even been to sleep yet for real, because for some reason during this year, well, I know why, but I can't fall asleep till like 8 a.m. So I'm still up. I'll fall asleep hopefully in a few hours. But yeah. I feel fine though too. I don't feel, you know how you feel kind of crazy sometimes when you can't sleep? I don't feel that yet. Maybe I need to run outside for a minute. I'll probably do that after this video. I'm not gonna go run outside. I'm gonna step outside. That would look weird if I just ran in circles in my driveway. All right, what else is going on for Sagittarius? Okay, love life, love life, love life. Okay, Sagittarius, what's going on for your love life for the next 48? Ah, okay. Haunted. That's funny. I was just talking about how I can't sleep. This time of year, every spring is I've been through trauma, obviously. Um, that's part of the reason why I don't sleep during this time of day, morning. But anyways, trauma just came out, okay? And then it says, I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. Okay, so when it comes to your love life, Sagittarius, in the next 48, somebody doesn't care if they traumatized you. I'm just saying, okay? Somebody does not care. Or if you traumatize somebody, I hope not. But, you know, Sagittarius can be kind of crazy sometimes. I know that for a fact. Let's take accountability, okay? But some of y'all, if that was you, maybe you guys traumatized each other. I don't know. Or a lover. I don't, maybe both of y'all don't give a shit. You're like, all right, well, you're crazy and you're crazy too. So be it. Okay, so some of y'all could be dealing with somebody who is just as crazy as you are or something like that. Don't point the fingers. Y'all are both nuts. Okay? Okay, could be a Libra. We have indecision here. Doesn't have to be. Sagittarius, when it comes to your love life in the next 48 hours, if you feel like you don't want to make a decision on somebody, you don't technically have to. Okay? You don't have to. Um, why would you commit to something you're not sure about? Ask yourself that. Okay? um, yeah, especially if you're already like mentally drained from this person. Especially if this is somebody who has already traumatized you. Why are you, oh yeah, we did get the attached to my ex card. Some of y'all need to let go of that motherfucker, okay? I'm telling you. You can get anybody you want, Sagittarius, man or woman, especially if you're, I don't care what you look like, okay? If you think you're not attractive enough, get some jokes. Start being funny, genuinely funny. Watch comedy, gain some sense of humor, okay? I'm telling you, you can get any girl you want. Most girls, okay? Normal girls, whatever. If you feel like you're not physically where you want to be or whatever, man or woman, be funny. You can keep them laughing. That's the best thing you can do. okay? Especially if you're dealing with another fire sign or air sign or anybody, okay? Anyways, I don't know why I keep bringing that up. Some of y'all, you're unaware of how like funny you are, or I don't know. Some of y'all need to understand you can get somebody. What the fuck? Somebody's like, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't gain some self-confidence lowered, okay? People are still watching you. Give them a show, Sagittarius. I'm not saying go and be crazy or whatever, but give them a show. Give them something to watch since they can't stop looking at you. Or this lover can't stop looking at you. Or this ex, yeah, someone you have memories with. They can't stop watching you. They can't stop stalking you. They traumatized you, but they want to see what you're doing. Make that make sense. Somebody lied on you. Yeah, they betrayed you. Now that you're doing better without them or trying to, they want to come back around. They could have even lied on you. What a weirdo. What did I tell y'all about people being weirdos to y'all and Scorpio? It's a real thing. What else for Sagittarius is love life for the next 48? It says, I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. Do they though? 1 second you were just like, or this person was just like, I don't feel bad. Oh, they do feel bad, but they could be fronting, okay? Whoever this weirdo is. I don't care about the Sagittarius. Look, Miss You came out. It's at the bottom of the deck here. But Miss You. They miss you. They hurt you, but they want to be in your energy. People are sick. People are sick, bro. I don't know. My boo. This is someone you dated or are dating. For some reason, they're still in your energy. This person feels like, oh, if I wait long enough, maybe Sagittarius will forget. Okay. Like I just said before, Sagittarius is our Scorpios in Vedic astrology. I highly doubt that they'll forget. Doubt it. And look, some of y'all could be cleaning up your home, okay, or you should. Or you could be just cleaning or something or spending a lot of time at home. Like I said, you're minding your business. And everybody's worried about what you got going on. Even this toxic ex who traumatized you. Ain't that a bitch? Okay. And you just want your personal space. And look, it does say security on this card too. Y'all need security. What's that song? Uh Bitch, I thought you was a thug. Oh, get it back in blood. Pooh Shiesty shit. Okay. Um, doesn't he say something like, I don't need security in the club? Yes, you do. Someone or you could be getting somebody back, especially if they traumatized you. I don't know, Sagittarius. Maybe that's why you still have an ex around, because you low key, you about to get that person. All right. You're like, hold on, let me just keep him around for a little bit. Let me play my part. Let me play my game or whatever. Or let me get through with my plan and then I'm gonna leave. Okay, some of y'all are doing something like that. I support it. Just don't end up in jail, please. Okay. I'm just saying, don't end up in jail. All right. Don't get your hands dirty. I don't necessarily want y'all to be out here doing crazy shit, but if you got your own little revenge plot thing going on for a person who traumatized you or whatever, I feel like I support it. Just don't get your hands dirty. Don't end up in jail. Okay. I'm just saying. Because that means you lost anyways. So look, does that say oh no, okay. I thought it said unfinished business. But yeah, you could be trying to teach somebody a lesson. Why am I hearing that's what you get for calling me a fat ass Kelly Price? Okay, so ooh, isn't that from Catfish? Some of y'all could be eating catfish. But if somebody catfish you or try to lie about who they were and then they try to play victim, we got being a victim here. Someone tried, okay, I understand. I don't know what y'all are doing, but I feel like you got a plot, you got a plan. You just need the platform. Oh, some of y'all could be exposing somebody on your platform or something, if you have one, or you're just ready to tell your story. I had the plan. I just needed the platform or some shit like that. Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm going to support my Sagittarius regardless. I keep everyone accountable, but like I say, if you hate Sagittarius, you're probably like a really stubborn, boring person. I'm sorry. If you hate Sagittarius, like if you're really angry at Sagittarius people, I know the men can be terrible. Yeah, they're usually cheaters and shit. Um, but Sagittarius women are great. I'm just saying. That is my opinion. Okay, but if you hate a Sagittarius, maybe you need to lighten the fuck up. Okay, maybe you're someone who acted like me yesterday. Okay, but you act like that all the time. I don't know. If you hate Sagittarius, that could be on you. And I've known several Sagittarius, men and women. And the male Sagittarius is we get along. Like it's been chill for the most part. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how people get into it with Sagittarius. Is you have to be fucking with a Sagittarius, like poking them, playing in their face. Like you got to be doing something to really get a Sagittarius angry. Because the Sagittarius is a fucking goofball, bro. Man or woman. Sagittarius are so fucking funny half the time. I don't think I've even really seen a Sagittarius turn up unless it was like my bestie at the time that I had. She was also a Sagittarius. But it was because people were fucking with her. And same thing for me. It's because people be trying us. But we could have a good time right after we cuss you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever think you ruined a Sagittarius's day or life. Okay. Anyways, that could be a message for y'all. Somebody purposely trying to mess with you or bother you or, you know, do weird shit to you in the background or talk to you on fake profiles and whatnot. They ain't doing a damn thing except making themselves look stupid. Some of y'all could go along with some shit just because you're bored. Okay? What the hell? And you're gonna make somebody feel very insecure. I feel like that's part of your plan for some of you. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, obviously. Okay. I'm gonna rewatch this back because this is a lot. Being cold, yeah. And utilizing the primitive power of nature for transformation and manifestation. If you want revenge, you're going to get it. Okay? I'm just telling you. You can have whatever you want. You can have whatever you like, okay? I'm hearing that why am I hearing that's disgusting? I'm channeling, sorry if it sounds crazy. I'm hearing that's disgusting. And then I just heard what's that TI quote? I forget. Anyways, I'm hearing channel messages. Ew. Ew. No, yeah. Okay, no. I wasn't tripping. um do Sagittarius, don't go through with something if you don't ew. Why am I getting somebody like are you oh my god. Either somebody's trying to do this to you or I really hope you're not trying to do some ew. Don't sleep with people that you don't actually want to sleep with. Because I feel like if you're trying to sleep with somebody for revenge or whatever, or that person's gross. Please don't be nasty. Okay? There's a difference between being freaky and just flat out disgusting. Okay? Even if you yourself are not disgusting, do not sleep with nobody out of revenge or to get back at somebody. That person's gross. Don't put yourself in a situation where you did not have to be there. Don't sleep with people for revenge. What the fuck? Why am I getting that? Somebody could think, hopefully, your plan isn't to like screw somebody's friend or whatever. If you do that or decide, I don't know, that person's nasty. Like, I'm talking about either hygiene or they're dirty. Like, they got shit. STD. Be careful. Somebody's dirty. Please be careful with whatever. I don't know what the fuck. Because I literally heard that's disgusting, and then I channeled that. Somebody, don't do that. Don't sleep with people out of revenge. That bitch is dirty, that man's dirty, whoever, man or woman. You you see that post though? I'm not saying anybody's getting raped or whatever, but you seen that post where the guy like raped a girl and he got like HIV and shit? That's some karma, ain't it? Not enough, in my opinion, but you know what I'm saying? Imagine thinking you could assault somebody and then you end up with a life threatening, lifelong STD disease shit. Imagine. Somebody's dirty, bro. I'm telling you. Don't do that. Keep your coochie closed. Keep your dick in your pants. Put on your chastity belt for the week, Sagittarius. I don't know who I'm talking to, but please don't do none of that shit, okay? Whew. Legal matters. Please don't go to jail. I'm telling y'all. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore in your reading. Some of y'all have a good plan of revenge, and some of y'all are just about to do something real fucking stupid. Okay? I'm just saying, don't do nothing dumb or dirty. Revenge sex only disappoints your father. Okay? I'm just saying. Man or woman, watch for your placements. It must be the Aries season shit, because these readings have been nuts lately. But you know what? That's why I read, and that's why I say exactly what's coming out, because I see shit play out in person with people. And people tell me all the time, your reading played out word for word. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm not crazy. I've been reading for 6.5 years now. I'm not the bullshit type. Even if it sounds like bullshit, it's somebody's situation. Okay? That's why you got to learn how to watch tarot and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I'm freaked out. I'm freaked out right now. Like, ooh. We care about hygiene over here, okay? Please protect yourself. I don't know. And if you're a woman and you dirty, like nobody should be dirty, please. Oh my god. But you know what? TikTok, I think TikTok traumatized me when it comes to what I've heard about what some women do, because you know the whole bed rotting, and you know the it's okay to, I don't know. I'm a Virgo North Node and Lilith and things like that. So hygiene is very important to me. Just in general. If you could see me right now, I'm literally like, I'm like holding my arms, okay, because it's making me cringe thinking about it. But you know, people on TikTok, especially a couple years ago, all the women were like talking about their coochie and all the nasty shit. It's normal to have your cycle and shit, but don't the way they would talk about it was just so gross to me. You know, you don't got to do all that. You don't got to tell the world about, I don't even want to say it. You know what I'm saying? There's certain stuff is normal, certain stuff is just, you should keep it to yourself. Okay, your digital footprint is real. Um, I do feel like somebody is nasty, man or woman, and I hope it's not a woman, but some of y'all or somebody around you, even if it's like your homegirl, okay, or your homeboy, you need to tell your friend, let's go take a shower. Or you don't have to shower with them, but somebody needs to clean up, okay? I'm I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but somebody's gross. I'm sorry if I'm pausing and shit. I'm like appalled right now. um, please clean yourself. The last reading I had like this that came out was um a Virgo. So some of y'all could be dealing with a dirt. Okay, not all Virgos are dirty. Okay, but somebody needs to work on their hygiene or be careful of who y'all sleep with. um, somebody's ew. I'm literally appalled right now. I would have ended the reading by now if I didn't feel like there was another message. But please clean up. Clean yourself. Use the proper soap. I don't know if somebody has the wrong soap or something, but please, man or woman, I don't care how handsome you are. Somebody needs to understand, like, just because someone's like pretty or whatever doesn't mean that they're not fucking dirty on the inside. What the fuck? People gonna learn the hard way, okay? Sagittarius placements, whoever you are, whatever sign you are, you don't even have to have Sagittarius in your chart. That's a message for anybody, everybody. Okay, and look, it could be a different Sagittarius. I just split the deck. Sagittarius popped out. Okay, could be a man though. Be careful who you sleep with or who's coming towards you or some shit like that, please. Also, someone needs to clean their shoes, okay, or their feet. Why am I talking so much about hygiene in your reading? Okay, this shit doesn't come out for no reason. Okay, don't be like, oh, you're being mean. Please, it don't stink, bro. Like, you know, I'm not. I don't ever, but I don't know how else to say that. Okay, Sagittarius placements or whoever this resonates with. I don't know. Dr. Bronner's. Okay, go to the store, get the good shit. Okay, invest a little bit if you need to. You don't need $1 million to get some good soap. All right. Anything else for Sagittarius placements? The fuck? I feel so uncomfortable right now. Y'all don't even understand. Okay. Could be a Gemini too. There could be a Gemini around you or someone I'm hearing who talks a lot that's trying to make things more difficult for you, okay? Yeah. 3 of Swords reversed. Are you caught up on somebody that's dirty? Some of y'all are. I'm sorry, but that's what I keep getting. Cuz why is this person so heavily in your energy? They're gross. Like they don't wash properly or something. But you are obsessed with them? Imagine being obsessed with a dirty dick or coochie. Be fucking for real. I really hope that's not y'all, okay? That is crazy. I'm trying to get something else like better to come out, okay? But somebody could be, I don't know, promiscuous or whatever, and they don't get checked or nothing or some shit. Somebody, and like I said, sometimes that is like, especially Sagittarius men, yeah, they could be kind of nasty, okay? Because they cheat, you know. Not all of them, okay? Don't be, threatening me. I've gotten the weirdest threats from some people. It's always funny to look back at, but it does piss me off in the moment. Somebody told me once my car is going to get repoed. My car's been paid off for years. So, okay. That man was psychotic. He was mad about a pick a card reading I did. I was like, okay. Yes, when my paid off car gets repoed, I will be waiting outside. But okay. Sagittarius, some of y'all may be paying off a car, okay, in the next 48 hours. Some of y'all could be hanging out with the Leo. Some of y'all, if you have kids, okay, or you are around children or something, I'm hearing choking hazard. You may have to, you know how kids be putting shit in their mouth, right? Um, yeah, you may have to be like, spit it out, okay, especially if you do have children. Make sure your kid's not eating random shit around the house, okay? I don't know how old your kids are or whatever, but pay attention, okay? I don't even think I really used to do that as a kid. I don't think I used to eat shit. I was like an adult child. It was weird. But yeah, I don't think I used to see other kids like eating wood chips and shit, on the playground, and I just didn't understand it. Nor did I want to, but you know, I don't know. I feel like someone could be eating some weird shit. Could be a child though, or your pet. Make sure your pets don't choke on some shit, okay? What the hell does this person want? Okay. Anyways, what else for Sagittarius? Anything else? Mm-hmm. Some of you guys need to get out of your head when it comes to your creativity, okay? Or stop caring too much about what other people say, okay? Especially if you're anything like me. If you want to be blunt out here saying what you got to say, okay? Say it. If y'all know E. Kane, right? She literally, from TikTok and whatnot, she's a Sagittarius, actually, okay? So put that into perspective. Not all are like her, obviously. I'm not saying that. But she got popular mostly because she always would talk. Oh, I was just talking about the hygiene shit. She was always talking about her nasty coochie problems and shit. Okay. But she was open about it. She was honest. Okay. Um, and she still got her fans and shit. She's had her ups and downs with social media and whatnot. But, you know, maybe I don't know. Be yourself, okay? You're still going to get whatever success you want. Remember, we talked about that earlier. You're getting success like crazy. So, Sagittarius, maybe that's a message for y'all. Even if you do have ups and downs and whatnot, you're still going to have the money, okay? You're still going to have the success. You're still going to have your fans. You're still going to have your support, okay? Your genuine support. And the people who don't like you or whatever you say will fall off, okay? Yeah. Don't let the shit go to your head either. Don't let people get into your head too much either. You could be dealing with a Taurus. A Taurus could be wanting to try with you again. That could be the dirty motherfucker, okay? Because this is like an X energy. I'm not trying to call people dirty, but like I'm always gonna call it how it is, okay? I always say like I'm not gonna say that, and then I say it. So that's why I try to tell people like if you don't like the way I read, just click off, okay? I don't have time to. Oh well, I'll say it to you nicer and little. No, I don't have time to do that, okay? I really don't. I mean, I do have time, but it's not going to come out the way I want it to. I like to say exactly what I mean, you know? So if you don't like it, that's fine too. I'm not keeping you hostage here. What else for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising. You're wealthy as fuck, Sagittarius. You're getting money, okay? I don't know what y'all do for work or whatever, but something's about to blow up, okay? And keep in mind, my readings are still technically timeless. So what I've noticed, even about another reader that I watch, sometimes her general readings that she posts like I do, so her readings sometimes play out for me like a month later, or even a year later. Sometimes I'm not saying it's going to be that far for you guys, but you get my drift, right? Because time is fluid. So yes, this is a next 48-hour reading, but don't be afraid to go back to videos and things like that. Pay attention to the For You section, okay? Because that can sometimes resonate with you more than right now. You got to let things play out, even with the pick of cards. All my readings are timeless, okay? So don't rely on timing too much, Sagittarius. Things will play out when they're supposed to. All right. Anything else? I can't believe your reading's been an hour. Thank you for watching. Oh my gosh. Maybe there's a lot you gotta know, Sagittarius. Anything else? Yeah, just avoid conflict, okay? Overall, in the next 48, there's people who are gonna try to mess with you. I'm gonna get you one more channeled song, okay? And then we're gonna wrap it up. Wrap it up also if you are screwing, okay? Don't get got. I'm just saying, don't get got. Even if someone doesn't have like STDs and whatever, because not all y'all gonna be experiencing that bullshit, okay? But you know what I mean. Soul ties exist. Pregnancy exists, okay? Okay, we have Losing You. That's by Whit Lowry. Okay, if you don't know the song, go look it up. Some of y'all could be dealing with the Gemini, okay? Someone does feel like they're losing you. So we already discussed that. I'm not gonna repeat that. But anyways, that's what I got for you guys. I think I'm getting a little slap happy right now. I think the tiredness is finally kicking in. Yay, that means I can go to sleep. Okay. But you guys have a wonderful day. I'll be back on later once I sleep and everything. I have a reading scheduled for 4:30, I think. I might push it back a little bit, but I am gonna do the pick a card reading later today. So that one for sure. Okay. Um, make sure to like the video. If you want a personal, make sure to check my bio or the description box down below. Okay, for prices and everything. And I'll see y'all later. Bye. Thank you.